Up first, number 10. No, I'm just kidding. Ruth Gebhardt.
Sweetheart.
Robert Black.
Sweetheart. Muscly back.
Tony Remington.
Pepsi Man.
Joe Lockman.
Mayor of California.
Drew Woodburn.
The Dudes.
Brian Whittington.
Captain Myrtle Beach.
Jackson Miller.
One of the only 3 nice houses in Golden Beach.
Steve Guy. Bushwood Custom Baits.
Master of the Baits.
Master Baits. I mean,
It writes itself.
yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Ben Kiskell.
Hey, Mouse Vitality's back.
Mouse Vitality. Follow them on Facebook. Katie Gates.
She's cool.
Adam Holmes.
Saw him yesterday. That's about gist of it.
His sad sister came. What was it called?
Show Sister.
Show sister came.
Because I have fat thumbs. It's not just the
it's
iPhone,
so bad,
it's me.
bro. It's getting bad. Like if I'm catching up on Brent's texts and everybody, I'm like,
I do not proofread.
no, you
I
don't.
have full send.
No, you don't. Lori Birch and the Crescent Moon down at. Please tell me I can never remember.
Soft Market. Shepherd's Old Field House.
It's the Soft Market.
Soft. Shepherd's Old Field House.
Oh, Soft Market, dude. We couldn't remember it for like 3 weeks.
Oh, good.
I can never remember that.
She's got a full shop for Shark Week.
Oh, so they got a bunch of shark items.
Oh yeah, decorated and everything. Full on Shark Week.
Great white.
Hammerheads, great whites, bulls. No tigers, but mostly hammerheads and great
tiger
whites.
Shark. Yeah, no thrashers. Dude, Thrasher would have been so sick with the tail as the
I was
handle.
freaked out because I saw your phone glare in the window.
Matt Norvell.
He liked my Instagram post of my band Honky Tonkin', and it was quite funny.
All night long. Yeah. And he's been working out, it looks like.
They're selling their house for $600,000. I hope they get it.
How do you know that?
I saw the listing. It's $649.
Damn, Matt. Wes Rice and Vice.
Just picked up a new handgun.
He did?
That's according to our group text.
Oh, nice. You can find him on iTunes, Spotify. Wes Wilkes.
He's right here.
That's his. He's right here.
First time mortgage.
Wes Wilkes. I'm
you're in the
right
market.
here. If you're in
How
the
are the rates looking, Wes? Good. All right. Where are they hovering?
It's gonna rain.
Ooh.
Oh.
Damn. If my broke ass can get like a low 2, that's.
Did you get a contract this week?
Well, today is Monday.
Earlier. Earlier Monday. Earlier.
Get in, Morty.
Earlier this Monday.
Marty, we're going back to the future.
We don't need roads where we're going.
I said Morty.
Yeah, you did. You love Morty. That's how close the voices are.
Look at how comfortable he is.
Rick Mattingly with Shine Shop LLC.
If it's got glass, he will tint it. I've seen it.
It's good. Oh, I like how he does the business doors.
Yeah.
That's a smart idea.
I want him to tint the front windows of my porch.
That's a great idea. 1,000% should do that.
Yep.
What are you doing? Call Rick at Shine Shop LLC. Amanda Miller.
That's your wife.
That's my wife. And that's it, guys. We appreciate you all. Love you all.
James quit?
Some people, like, they don't have it automatic. But you know what? I think he is, because he's trying to sell a boat. He's doing the pilot classes and stuff. And
He sent me a picture of his new lady in his life. Drop dead gorgeous. Sounds like he's in a really good spot. They're trying to buy a Cessna.
yeah, he wants to buy a plane so he can do his professional. Be a professional pilot, fly people's everywhere.
Yeah.
Make that money. It's a nice job, dude. It's a really.
I met Chet's pilot. Super cool dude.
Mark.
Yeah.
Mark's awesome.
My baby.
Was it Mark or was it the blonde guy?
No, it's the dude with tattoos.
Whoa. Guy with tattoos.
It wasn't sleeved up, but he had him up here. I think it was Mark. Because Chet was like, I need you this week. Can you make it happen? Like, yeah, we'll make it happen. He was at the 4th of July party with his family, dog.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that guy actually.
He was cool.
Yeah, that's Mark's son, I think.
All right, then.
Anyways. Wow, no one cares about that.
Just rich people stuff, man.
All right, adios, everybody.
See you later.
Hope it's a good show.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I don't know what you
Do
mean.
you prefer your women with bacon strips or not bacon
What's a
strips?
bacon strip?
You know what a bacon strip is?
You mean like a landing strip?
Yeah.
A bacon strip.
You never heard of a bacon
No one calls it a
Nobody's
bacon
ever
strip.
done that in the history of the
That's you.
planet.
That's you.
What is wrong with you?
Okay, never mind.
A bacon strip?
No one knows what bacon.
You never gone to a bacon
I
strip?
mean, I could see it now that you say something.
Plus, is where you put your mouth.
I prefer none.
You prefer none?
No.
I don't like none.
I'm not gonna not turn it down.
Right.
I prefer it nothing. A to V.
Really?
No. Yeah. Why is that weird?
I don't know.
It's not weird.
Well, he's looking at me like I'm an asshole.
Wait, you like stuff on? You like
a little
toppings?
bit. I like a little bit of
Yeah,
toppings.
yeah, you like a little.
I don't mind it up top, like you said, the bacon strip.
up top.
But I don't need a machete to go like eating box either.
You see any hair on these lips?
Well,
No.
we know, but you have bacon strip.
Yeah.
You have,
Is that what we're talking about, bacon strip?
yeah, no hair on the lips, but hair up top.
What
there.
if like they shaved it? You know they shave it like into a landing strip. What if they shaved it to like a mustache above the vagina? Like a curl, yeah.
Give it a little Hitler.
Yeah. Oh, that is like a landing strip. Man, Hitler, right?
Hey, that guy.
What a guy.
So all right, so let's say we have a sandwich making contest. I want to do that, like, and when we get somebody else to taste the sandwiches.
I'm gonna need my mom to make it, man.
No, we would make.
You're making the sandwich for someone else.
We would make the
I'm still gonna
sandwich,
get my mom to make
and we'd have like, or maybe Wes or Bane or who.
Yeah.
Bane would say, little mouth. He'd
You
say,
take the tiniest little bites.
oh yeah. But it'd be fun to. Yeah, I could see his mouth just munching,
Wheelie mouth.
That's BLT.
and you go, no, not be anything you want.
But that's not a fair contest.
Yeah, it is.
No,
you
it's
can pick
not.
anything we can.
No, because if Bane has a preference over.
Yeah, what if he likes an Italian cold cut and I
But
make
we
him with
need
peanut butter and
somebody.
jelly?
We need a fair.
That you gotta make the same.
Yeah, you gotta make the same sandwiches.
No.
Or at least a variation.
You do.
We need a fair person that understands a good
Culinary
sandwich.
taste.
A good sandwich.
No, I'm with Wet. It's gotta be the same
No,
sandwich.
stupid.
Fuck a same sandwich.
You're
Oh,
stupid.
We don't know what
Or-
Bane likes.
Or you have access to the same ingredients.
Bane might hate mayonnaise, and I'll put mayonnaise on a sandwich.
If you hate mayonnaise on a sandwich, I don't want to be your friend.
I know, same, but he might hate it. I don't know that though. I'm gonna text him later, but it's okay.
That's stupid then.
It's not stupid. You're
can't
so
have-
stupid,
You can't
Wes.
have. Let's just make any sandwich you want.
Why not?
Contest.
Why
Because
not?
people like different things.
So
Yeah.
what?
What if you like someone who likes the gabagool?
Well, we need someone that likes everything.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You are so dumb.
You.
I agree with Wes on this one.
No. We need someone that likes everything. You know what? I like everything. So you three can make sandwiches for
I'll
me.
make you a sandwich right now and knock your dick in the dirt. You know what I bought it?
Prove it.
You know what I bought it Aldi this morning? I had it for dinner.
Salami.
No, fucking
Ooh.
lunchroom cafeteria chicken patty.
Bro, guys.
Oh, so good in the air fryer.
I mean, those are kind of banging with mayonnaise.
They're probably more than anybody I know.
Dude,
That's what it's for. It's a kitchen
I
utensil.
promise
You
you,
ever seen it
dude.
No, the air fryer.
Wes, I promise you, there's so much debris inside of that thing.
No, go look at it. No, dude, I'm not a pig. You guys are in my house. Is my house a wreck right now?
I just feel like there's some crumbs in there.
No,
Which chair do you jerk off the most in?
I don't use this room ever.
Really?
He's always in that little
I always
room.
hang out in my
He's
office.
scared.
You're scared to jerk
There's
off?
there's a giant leather recliner in there and a TV on the wall.
That's
I'm just thinking of that. You're sweaty butt.
I don't jerk off anywhere but the bathroom.
You're
God,
lying.
No.
He's lying. Look at his
no
face.
shot, bro. No
Hand,
shot.
hand.
You go and stand up in the bathroom like a weirdo?
I have lived in this house for 8 months. I've never jerked off in that room or this room.
You
What
pussy.
about your bedroom?
It's my bedroom. That's that's Flavor Town.
You said you only go to the bathroom.
Well, maybe start the engines in the bedroom.
You ever put like have you ever used any kind of like flavor shit for like on your dick? Apparently they like porn stars use it so that they can give head
I'm not
for, like,
sucking my own dick.
No, for someone else.
I had an ex-girlfriend buy chocolate spray for my cock.
Who? Almost got it. He almost bit it.
Before my ex-wife. There.
Okay. Chocolate spray, huh?
Chocolate spray.
That'd probably be awful,
Isn't that
dude.
just like
Now you're so.
syrup?
No. It was chocolate flavored like numbing spray, so her gag reflex would go away, but she
Now,
liked the
you're
taste.
so, now every time you eat a piece of chocolate, you're like associated with a dick.
Prince Dick, enjoy.
You're at Disneyland with your kids. 10 years down the road, you're like, oh, a piece of chocolate. Oh, man, that spray on the dick.
I remember when I bought that shit for her too because
Oh, in Flavor Town.
I went to the dirty bookstore down in California, Great Mills. It's closed
You
now.
went to a dirty bookstore.
It was a porn store, dude. They sold like
How old were you?
sex stuff. 18, 19, 20, somewhere in there.
Okay, now you were 21. You were 22.
No, I was 20.
It's already gone up 2 years.
No, I was 20. Remember? Well, no, I lost my. No, I'm not. Because I saw Mr. Molina in there, and it was weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you? We can't say.
What?
He's dead.
We can't put.
He passed
So
away.
what, Wes? You made it weird.
Yeah.
Somehow you made it weirder than what he said. We can't talk about him.
I'm not saying anything bad. I just saw him at the porn store.
He likes to jerk off.
Becca knows the story. I told her the story.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, dude. He was a wild man. He was cool as shit.
Apparently he got called Tony Soprano too when he wore his leather jacket. Because I had posted something about Sopranos, and she chimed in that she never watched it, and her father.
God, it's such a good show.
Dude, it's pretty great.
Paulie Walnuts died.
Yeah, in real life. Yep.
Yeah.
I started episode 1 the other day when I texted you guys about it. And
Oh.
literally 5 minutes in, I was like, gabagoo! And I was like, that's Brent right there.
Yep.
Like,
Did you know? So AJ and Meadow
Yeah.
had never watched it.
Huh.
They kind of like lived it, and then recently they started a podcast like everyone else in the world.
Oh,
And,
it's a Sopranos podcast.
Yeah, and so they're talking about their experiences.
Oh, I need to listen to that.
Well, there's also one called Talking Sopranos, which is
it's
Bobby and what's the nephew?
Tommy,
No, the nephew, Tony's nephew,
Tony's nephew.
the guy with the no.
Oh,
Oh gosh, come on. Oh, I just watched it.
he got shot up.
Adriana is his girlfriend,
Fiance.
fiance.
nobody cares.
You know what I think is pretty, like, how can this be so awesome and so lame at the same time? All right, that's what I'm about to say.
Thanks for the setup.
Yeah, the pink Mary Kay.
Cadillac?
Yeah, Cadillac. You finally get a Cadillac. And it's pink, and it says Mary Kay on it.
Do you know, Kenny, is that theirs forever or is it there for a year? I think they only have it for like a year.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
Maybe
think-
break it to us. See something to Google.
Sorry, I was trying to look up the Soprano guy.
Can you Google
Polly.
how long you get the pink Cadillac from Mary Kay?
Is it Paul? No, Polly's the guy.
What? Oh, like how much you have to sell?
No. How long you have a pink Cadillac?
Yeah, how long do you have the pink Cadillac from Mary Kay?
There was this one lady in my neighborhood always had a Mary Kay Cadillac, and it was like she got one every year.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, I don't get
I think it's like a
it.
year lease or something.
It's for like top selling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you get the Mary Kay car? Okay. In order to qualify for the coveted
Coveted.
pink Cadillac career car, which comes with achieving Mary Kay's Grand Achiever level sales, consultants must each build a sales team of 12 or more members and net a minimum of 18 grand in products orders within 4 months.
Jesus.
Consultants can only contribute 4 grand of their own money.
Okay.
Didn't tell me how long. Oh, here it is. Nope.
It's
No,
just
not.
your car, isn't it?
No, I think it's like
2 years.
2 years. Okay.
First, Mary Kay leases the car for you, and you get to drive it for up to 2 years, or until they tow it away because you can't afford the lease payment when your production falls short. And then you start over again and try to requalify for a new one. Sounds awful. So, yeah, it's pink. And
Did you?
I parked next to one, and I just was so...
Well, did you park next to the car or the SUV? 'Cause I've seen them both.
The Escalade is more of a... Yeah, it's SUV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the Escalade, but the smaller one.
Yeah, and
And it's barely pink anymore. They used to be like pink.
Dude, and another thing that annoys me is those freaking trucks
What
that
trucks?
blow out the black exhaust and when they
they're
take off at a light.
Cold, rolling coal or whatever the fuck it's called.
No one cares. Why are you doing this?
Because they're 19, man. Let 'em-
I guess.
Speaking of the Mary Kay thing,
Yeah.
did you guys ever like have somebody approach you like when you're like in like your early teens? No, probably late teens, right out of high school.
Trying to get you in their car or something?
Try to get you to sell that stuff. It was
That
like
dope?
Mary Kay?
No, it wasn't Mary Kay. It was like I was working at Food Line,
Hmm.
and a guy came up to me and he's like, "Oh, you're really nice. You should."
Where'd you work at in Food Line?
I was a cashier. At one and he was like, doing stuff. He's like, "Man, I got the
You big bitch.
I was 18. I was like 17, 18. He's like, I got a career opportunity for you. I'm thinking like I'm
Paper,
so
plastic.
naive, no idea. Like, okay, sure. He's like,
Yeah.
why don't you meet me at the Charlotte Hall?
Oh,
Library?
you so gay for
And I
you. You
was
realize this now, right?
Yes.
You're super
yes.
gay for
No. It's like a magazine where you sell products. It was
Yeah.
like energy drinks,
Yeah.
like food,
Dude,
like,
a black guy came up to me in the parking lot, and he actually had a case of the energy drinks, and
Yeah.
he gave me one. He's like, "Oh man, I'm selling these, blah blah blah, total pyramid
what
scheme."
is this guy? What is this thing?
You know who else used to be really big into pyramid schemes? Is screams.
Screams.
I don't want to say their name because they're really nice people, but we went to high school with them, and they're like 2 years older than us. And they like invited me over one night to their apartment to like, there's like this fucking pyramid scheme thing. I was like, come on. I thought
Do I know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst. You told us about that before.
Yeah,
I don't know
what
it.
the fuck,
I'd be
dude?
so annoyed. Like, we were going to hang out or something.
Yeah, and it was,
Just trying to sell you some Tupperware.
Are they married?
yeah.
I don't.
Bro, my family was in.
I don't think they do that shit anymore. I don't know what the fuck
What is
they were.
that? What was that name of that big one back in the day?
What about people that sold knives?
Oh,
Amway?
yeah.
That's
Amway.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like they would set up like an online store for you.
That's it. That's it.
This guy sat me down, had a whole catalog. We're gonna set you up with your own
Yeah.
store.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you business cards.
Yeah,
And I'm sitting there thinking like,
you're gonna be filthy rich.
That's it. That's it.
in my time.
You actually met the guy?
Yes, at the library.
He thought about it, bro.
That was dick faced.
Did you go into the library? You probably saw Jake there walking in, returning his books.
Still renting VHS tapes for some reason.
It's like chocolate syrup.
I recorded these. As he turns them in.
Yeah, it was
I did VHS. I didn't rewind.
yeah, it was a very uncomfortable like, and I just said like within like 30 seconds I was like
Dude, I could.
And then people that are really good at that shit do not take no for an answer, and you feel stupid.
I didn't realize. Felix would probably love a library.
Why?
Holy shit, he loves books.
Kids love libraries, bro.
Dude, I didn't even think about it.
I actually have a book for
great
him.
idea.
So Lauren used to take our girls to the library when they were little because
Yeah.
during the summer they'll have like
They can
reading
hang out in a
time.
little spot.
And like,
There's a
do
bunch
like
of little
magic
kids
shows
around.
and shit there.
Yeah, they have like little kids
I
there.
never
Like,
thought about that.
yeah,
Because I took him to see Buzz Lightyear, by the way.
how was that?
Movie's sick.
Did he sit
It
through
was
it?
awesome. Yeah.
Really? Was he
sat through
awake?
the whole movie. Yeah, well, he was asleep. Okay, so I got there early to let him take a nap because it was terrible timing.
Yeah.
It was right with nap time, and I'm like, shit. We went to eat first. I'm trying to keep him awake.
Just
and then,
you two, right?
Yeah. And then I took him to Dick's, and I had to buy some stuff. And then I went to the theater. We got there early, and I sat down with some popcorn and some Reese's. Of
What
course.
do you get at Dick's? What sports you playing?
I got a soccer return net thing that you can kick, and it like sends it way up in the air.
Oh, cool.
And you can like trap it and shit.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Or volley it?
Yeah, or volley it. And then I got a new basketball, an outdoor one. It's like an actual outdoor one.
Yeah.
It's so nice. I've been playing with the wrong basketball this whole time. Anyways, we get to the theater early, and I give him a little nap. Like I know it's only gonna be a 30-minute, maybe.
Is this before or after he saw my ad?
It was before I saw your ad.
Okay.
And I was actually while I was sitting there, I was like,
Skinny West?
yeah, and I was like, son of
Looking
a,
good.
I was like, son of a bitch. There's Wes on the screen. Sent him a picture of
Oh,
that.
baby.
And so, anyways, movie comes on. He's sleeping for like the first 5 minutes, but he woke up, saw the rest of it. But he woke up when people were already in. There's only like maybe 20 people, not even.
Yeah.
And so, in the middle of the movie, like somebody just like walks down to go to the bathroom or something. They're walking across, and he's like, "There's people in here!" He yells it, and this lady looks over, and you know, she could see us like way
Yeah.
better than we can see her because she has the light.
Oh, yeah, the light from the screen.
And I'm just going like, yeah, buddy, there's people in here. And yeah, he's just pointing. But he yelled out a lot of stuff, dude, because he doesn't know. It's so loud already in there. So he's just yelling.
Plus, at that age,
He's like, I'm getting a big one while he's going inside the popcorn and stuff.
a movie theater is like a new experience for a kid.
Oh, it's huge.
Like you don't know like the social like dynamic of going to a movie theater yet.
Dude,
Like
he just like sat there like was like, okay, this is
You
another
guys
thing.
remember the first movie y'all saw in the theaters?
Jurassic Park, very first one.
Jurassic Park was one of the, had to be, it was,
You were 7?
yeah, bro.
Damn.
My aunt took me.
Same.
Mine was Little Mermaid. I was like
My
4.
dad took me, of course, but
Jurassic
my dad
Park,
loved, just kidding.
Jurassic Park was one of the first ones.
See, my dad loved me.
I cut it off early though. I cut it off early. It's a bad joke. Sorry, Wes.
My dad's actually coming to visit.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, does he got a green card?
Him and my stepmom are coming. They'll be in town Friday.
What are the rest of the people out front of the Home Depot going to do?
Borders open, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, Chihuahua.
Hey, you know what, guys? You know what? There's a Mexican right there.
They bringing everybody?
12 people. 12 of them in an astrovan.
Little Wes's. Can you imagine little like orange Wes's?
Let's see if did you guys hear about the Mexican people that died in the water? The little 10-year-old girl that died in the water yesterday?
Down in Piney Point?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. They couldn't find
That's
her?
pretty
Apparently
awful.
it's all like
what a
Hispanic
shift there, Wes. Awesome.
No.
Apparently, they're all Hispanics that go down there to like hang out in the water.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know
that
this.
and Point Lookout.
And they don't always
All they
hang
do
out.
is go to. All they do now is go down there, fish, and catch illegal fish and eat them.
Yeah, they don't always hang out at that actual beach part. They go to the little tree part too.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the weird spot. Why are you guys over there?
Give me jellies,
They
man.
don't care. They're just like everywhere. They're enjoying life.
Stop with that.
Oh,
Here we go.
There we go.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Your arms are soft.
Thank you. I'm
shaves
moisturized.
You shave your arms?
No, I don't shave my arms.
You shave your arm?
No! Look, there's hair there. I shaved my
Have
arm.
you?
Never. I shaved my armpits. Thank you.
No.
Really?
No. No.
Yeah.
No.
Right now? Let me see.
That's been a while.
You don't shave your armpits.
Yeah, see?
Oh,
There's barely anything there.
Why?
Sweat.
Look at the half smirk he always has when he talks about this
It
stuff.
gets worse. It gets worse, you know, without the hair.
Does it get prickly?
Yeah, when it starts growing in a little bit. Sweat.
Why?
You can't do that.
It's so weird.
I've been doing that since I was a
You shave your
teenager.
butt crack too?
Whole crack tape.
Oh, what a loser.
You shave inside your butt?
Dude, that gets way sweatier without the hair, I promise. I've tried it.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You really shave inside your butt?
Yes, goddamn, I keep it clean. Whole crack tape gooch.
Golly.
Golly.
You're like a big giant 12-year-old running around.
Except my chest.
You like that, huh?
I leave the hair. I shave my back. Get my
you have
back
a big
blade.
razor, right?
Yeah.
You're telling me.
I'll show it to you. It's got 3 of them.
You want to go take me in the shower and show me?
I'll shave you.
You know what's trash?
We'll do a segment. We'll do a shaving segment.
UFC, of course, bans people from holding their flag, their country flags. up.
Really?
Oh, for Christ's sake, Dana.
That's trash.
But they just said, I think it was just because it was China. Because it was
no, it's been in effect for a few weeks, and they took his because he wasn't following the rules.
That's bullshit.
It's trash.
Stupid.
Let the people represent their country. Come on.
So what do you? Hey,
They can't wear their They can't wear their advertisements anymore.
You think Adesanya has man boobs because of steroids?
Nah.
I think he's taking something that causes it. I don't know if it's steroids.
Yeah.
The gynecomastia or whatever.
Who knows what he's taking? Dude, people. He's definitely good enough, but he's pretty boring to watch. Really.
He is.
Dude, Jake Paul went hard as fuck on Conor McGregor
He did.
yesterday. Like it was like
Did.
it hurt my feelings listening to it. I was
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ.
They buried him.
When he's talking about him and you and Dana hiding hookers.
Share hookers.
Sharing
Yeah.
cocaine.
And it was like some
hookers
girl
and-
was videoing him while he was
Yeah.
laying in his bed.
It's like,
Meanwhile, he's on his yacht, like not giving a shit.
Yeah.
But giving
dude,
a
that
shit.
yacht.
But giving a shit.
Oh, he's in his head.
Let's be real.
A little bit.
Yeah, he's about to fight this one dude, this cock diesel black dude that's going to probably tear him up.
Who, Jake?
Yeah, he's definitely going to lose that
What's
guy.
going
He's
on?
definitely losing. There's no way he wins that, right?
No.
Why is Tommy Fury ducking him?
I don't know, because it's almost like he has too much to lose. He's the one with he has everything to lose. He has a family that's like a boxing family.
Yeah.
Well, one of the greatest
Yep.
ever.
Yep. And if he doesn't win, I mean, you don't come back from that.
No.
Like Woodley, sure, he's an MMA
Yeah.
fighter. He's not a boxer. Woodley should have did something.
He had 2 times to do it.
Come on. And you got fucking Rock.
Yeah, but that was even Woodley's MO like his last couple of years in the UFC. He doesn't fight back.
He's more
He
defensive.
fought scared the entire time.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
He almost looked like he didn't even know what he's doing sometimes with the boxing. It was very
But the dude now, like, and he's also like, have you watched the press conference?
Yeah.
And they go back and forth, and he's like,
The other
I
guy's handling
sparred you with my right hand behind my back.
He's like, I
and you were
sparred you
still running
one-handed.
away.
That's
Yeah,
why he
like-
won't release the tapes of the
Yeah.
sparring. He's like, I sparred you one-handed, and you were like running around the cage.
No shit.
Yeah.
He, like,
When is this fight?
next
I
weekend.
think it's not. Yeah.
No, 2 weekends, August 6th.
Yeah, August 6th.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would have a show that night. Awesome.
I think that would be worth watching because I think that's the one that's actually going to do it. But that's why they do this, because they're going to get us to buy these tickets.
Right, and then they'll just
I can't watch boxing really, man. I like it, but I don't.
I will tell you that the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder,
It's a good fight.
those were great
well,
fights.
they genuinely don't
Heavyweight
like each
And
other.
all 3 of those fights were great fights.
Actually, I do like boxing
And I don't even like.
for the most part.
You don't like celebrity boxing. That's
Maybe
the
that's
thing.
what it is.
I also
yeah.
think like the biggest boxer in like our
Yes.
generation has been Floyd Mayweather, and he's such a defensive boxer.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's not fun to watch.
And I'm not so sure he even lost against De La Hoya.
Like we missed all the Tyson years and all that because we were kids, you know.
I know,
Like,
I saw those.
yeah, but you were a kid. You like
I saw him
you-
fight
yeah,
his
we
ear.
weren't- yeah,
Oh,
you
true.
weren't
I
old
wasn't,
enough-
couldn't enjoy it as much.
You weren't old enough to appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like
I
that's
never-
how I feel about Michael Jordan. Like I feel like we weren't really old enough to really appreciate Jordan.
I disagree.
I don't know, bro. I was
at his
like,
prime,
I
you
was,
were 10 years old.
They won
at
one
his-
in 99.
Yeah. Okay, you were
13.
yeah, bro. We
You
were
didn't understand
enjoying
it like that.
I was enjoying it.
You didn't understand it like you do now.
I mean, I was
I'm
more
not-
Kobe.
I'm not a Bulls
I
fan.
understood Kobe more.
No,
I was more
Kobe's
Kobe.
different.
You know what?
Yeah, but Kobe's different.
I think you
It was
have
later.
a point because I was a Spurs fan growing up because of Timmy Duncan and a little bit older. And
This is my point. My point
Tony
is not
Parker.
that we don't really
Manny
understand.
Ginobili.
Yeah.
We don't really understand
Gino
the
Beebe.
true greatness of Michael Jordan because we didn't really understand what
Well,
he
he
was
was
doing back
drafted
then.
the year we were like born.
Like I look at like Steph Curry. To me, Steph Curry now is like you can actually see he's changed the game of basketball.
LeBron too, man.
LeBron too, yes.
20 years in, dude.
Dude, imagine
Isn't that
it's
crazy? It doesn't
And he's
feel like
super
it.
healthy. He's fine.
He can play another 3 or 4 years if he
He's
wants to.
fine.
He's gonna
healthy.
do.
He took care of his body the whole time.
He's gonna do a year with Bronny and then retire.
That's why I don't understand how people can hate on this guy because well, actually, no. I
The
get
team
it.
jumping.
I get it for his comments.
People are loyal to a
But
fault.
his comments too about political stuff.
Yeah.
That
But
stuff,
he's a human and he
but
has a platform.
He's
so
allowed to. He's
Yeah.
allowed to have it. And it's
one of
funny
my-
how he can't say anything, but old Joe Schmo from Florida can.
My biggest-
some random kid.
my
guy.
biggest beef with that is like, oh, just stick to basketball. Why? Why does he have to?
Yeah, just stick to fucking Walmart, guy.
Right, yeah.
Or wherever you work, like
Exactly.
whatever you do, stick to that.
Stick
thing.
to mortgages.
That's how dumb that sounds.
Yeah,
I
hate
do think
that.
Brent's right though. The team hopping hurts him. If he would have
Of course
stayed,
it does.
if he would have stayed in Cleveland his entire career,
Oh, people would
he
love him
would
for that.
he would be a different player.
He would have took him to. He would have
have
more
yeah.
championships.
He would have, yeah, but he would probably have less rings though.
I think
because he
had the
did go
same.
down.
What is he at 3 or 4?
He had Bosch
4.
and Wade and got 3 down there, I think, or 2 down there.
He got 1 with Cleveland, 1 with LA, and he got 2 in Miami or 3 in Miami.
2 or 3.
2 or 3. I don't think they three-peated.
I don't think so either. Now that I said that,
I
they lost to Dallas Mavericks, right?
I don't remember,
don't
bud.
remember.
The power 3, Bosch, Wade, and LeBron. Yeah, and they got
Don't forget Odom.
and they had Odom, but Odom was like a fucking that guy was a waste.
Oh no, the
He was so
Kardashians
good.
just got a hold of him, made him crazy.
He's so dang good, but
LeBron only has 4.
Jordan has 6.
so he got 2 in
He
Miami.
has 2 in Miami.
Yeah.
1 in, I think
Cleveland.
he would still had 4 if he stayed in Cleveland the entire time.
I think you might be right.
I agree because they could have built
Yeah.
around him, or he could have drained them for the money though,
Hey, stop
and they
it.
wouldn't have had anything.
Where do you think KD's going to end up?
Phoenix.
I heard the asking price is like ridiculous.
Of course it is.
KD's another one who's never going to get like that respect because he's bouncing around so much.
Yeah. Oh,
Like-
absolutely. Especially now when he sat at Brooklyn
Yeah.
and they going through rehab and everything.
And now he wants out.
and wants out it's like, dude, come on.
I would like to see him in.
There's no
come home.
loyalty.
It would be rad to see him come home.
If
though,
he
and
ain't the
play with
Wizards,
Brad-
I feel
and
like
play with Brad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Play with who?
Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal.
Oh, yeah.
Bradley Beal just got paid, didn't he?
He's making.
Well,
Bradley Beal is making more money a year than the entire Orioles roster.
See,
Think about that.
But if-
$53 million a year.
But I will say it's kind of sad that the Orioles don't pay anybody because
they're in a rebuild.
no, they've been a rebuild for how long, Brent?
4 years.
Like
It takes time. Now,
Look-
once they start winning games regularly, they will start to pay people. That's what Mike Elias does.
better start doing something.
Look, they're 2 years ahead of schedule right now.
KD's best move right now, if he wants to actually leave, is to go to DC because it's hometown.
How-
It's like him coming home.
Yeah.
If he
I don't
gets
know
traded
why-
to Phoenix, I'm going to be so bored with it. I'm like, this sucks.
I don't know why he would do it, but it is his best move if he really does want to get out of there.
Yeah.
Go to DC, man.
I don't,
Go back home.
I don't think DC has the package to put together.
Heck no.
I know you followed him, but what happened to Mac McClung? Still playing?
Yeah, he was on Lakers, and then I think he's back. I think he went down to D League,
D-League?
G League,
Yeah.
not D League, G League. I think he's no, and I think he's going to Warriors,
On the Warriors?
but G League. I think
Okay.
he's gonna be underneath because he
Gotcha.
was that dude was silly in high school.
He was.
Unreal for like his stature. Like he was I don't know how the hell he got that high.
He's like Jake Miller.
Well, Jake wasn't getting that high ever.
I'm just saying though, but
I
he's
don't
like
understand.
he's like Jake Miller size.
Yeah, is he Jake Miller's size?
He's like 6 foot, 6'1".
He's only 6'1".
Yeah, he's short.
That's the hops he's got, dude. He
That's
looks
what I mean. I always
looks like
think
a little
about
farm boy.
how good Juan Dixon would have been if he was 3 inches taller. 6'3"
Yeah,
in the NBA was not helping him.
Why don't commodes have little foot flushing buttons?
Smart?
They do on like wedding rental trailers. That's
And where are you supposed to aim at?
what do you mean?
Where do you aim at when you piss in the commode?
I aim for usually the poop splatters and try to knock them all off.
Oh,
No, not the
clean your toilet.
Not the toilet. I do that too.
You're talking about the.
Commode. It's a commode. It's on the
Could
wall.
you just say what's it,
The
urinal?
urinal?
urinal, whatever.
I aim for
What's
whatever the
commode?
pad is inside there. Commode is what you sit on, right?
No. All right, hold on.
Urinal, you aim for the side. There's no splashback.
I think there is.
No. You aim for the side right before the corner, and it
What the hell is a commode? A piece of furniture containing a sealed chamber pot?
That's a toilet.
Yeah, it's like a toilet. What the hell? I've been saying commode a
You
long
aim
time.
at an angle to the side of the urinal,
See,
right before the bend, and there's no splash.
That's what I've done that, and I don't think that's true. And I think it's very cute.
Trudy wants to sit with you.
And I think I actually changed my whole approach, and it's right above.
Wow, you changed your approach.
It's right above. What are you doing?
Ovens, man.
What are you doing? It's right above the bend up, like in the center. It's like right. See that bend, and it starts to go up right above that.
I normally just aim
that
for the
seems to be
blue
working
thing.
out a little bit better. What?
You're aiming up?
You aim for the urinal cake?
Yeah, the urinal cake.
Did you
Oh,
get
splatting
like
everywhere.
stains everywhere?
You're the
cool.
reason for you're the reason for all that dang what the hell? You're the reason for all the wet carpet. Like who puts carpet in front of those urinals, bro?
God, the
Yeah, it's
slickery
stupid.
floor.
I'll tell you who. The Charles has carpet in front of the damn urinals, and they
Really?
are soaking wet. Every
How would you
time.
like to work for Cintas going there and picking them up?
dude?
Hey, stop it.
Why are they doing that?
No.
Why are
She
they
does
doing
chew on a lot of stuff, man.
Well, no, she's not. She's not toys. What are you
Why
talking
But
about?
she does chew on a lot of
that?
stuff.
Why are they doing that?
They're supposed to.
My dogs don't really chew on anything.
Well, sorry, Mr. Perfect.
Hey, have you seen? Did you see them?
Perfect.
Did you see them redoing that White House motel? Like they done it up again.
What White House Motel?
It's the White House motel. In,
Oh, they're making they're making a
301?
halfway house.
Oh, Belle Alton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It's-
painted it all up.
It's
Somebody
gonna be a
bought it.
halfway house.
Oh.
It's gonna be for people coming out of rehab.
You know what they,
Great.
you know what they need though? In each room is a wax president.
Why?
This is the
different
White
presidents.
House Motel. Each room is themed. There's like a log cabin room for
that
Lincoln.
year. For that year, when they were presidents.
There's a cherry tree room.
Yeah, yeah, dude. A cherry tree room. That's your first thought, dude. I'm getting Teddy Roosevelt's for sure. Just like dead animals on the walls and stuff.
There could be a
and
pack of
carpet.
there could be a pack of lights for Obama.
And Woodrow Wilson would have like a nuke, right? Did any of the one that set up the nuke?
Huh?
Isn't Woodrow Wilson the one that set the nuke?
Sent the nude.
Seth
Nuke.
Oh, Truman.
Truman.
sent the nude.
Yeah, yeah. You
That was
think Woodrow
JFK.
Wilson?
And Bill Clinton. How often do you think presidents cheat?
All of them.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. You think George Bush, W. Bush?
Yeah. What?
George W. probably did.
No way. No
No.
way, bro.
Oh man.
Dude
Trump
choked-
probably definitely banged a couple
Dude
girls.
choked on a
I
pretzel.
mean, probably, definitely did.
Bill Clinton? No.
Him and Melania slept in different rooms.
Did they really?
Yes.
Dude, there's no shot. She was like, yeah, come on here, big
Hey,
boy.
give me that
I don't
half
think-
bald dick.
I don't think Obama cheated.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know about that either, actually.
I think Michelle Obama's a good-looking woman. We've talked about this though.
Yeah, we have.
Dude, stop.
Why?
Don't lie.
We should rank presidents' wives, the first ladies.
Well, Melania's like number
See,
one.
I can't get by Melania because I think she looks like
Hey,
Knock the cameras over.
she's not going to touch him.
they're shaking.
Cares.
They're shaking. My baby was
Hey,
running
listen,
around.
we're trying to do something here.
Like, yeah, I got socks, so fuck you.
Brun stinky feet, your mouth. Whoa. Ah!
What she just shocked and died
Melania
right there.
looks too much like
Hey, no,
Train-
no,
the tranny.
get. Don't
Tranny?
bite that.
Caitlyn Jenner.
No, she doesn't.
I
You're not
think
allowed to say tranny.
transvestite, transgender.
She's just a
Melania
woman.
Trump. Melania Trump looks like Caitlyn Jenner to me.
Caitlyn Jenner does not look good.
Well, no, because she looks like a man trying to be a woman.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm trying.
Failed.
She was on Nelk Boys or
Yeah.
what's it called?
How do those
Full
guys
Send
have
podcast?
them? I don't understand where those guys get their money from.
Through merch.
Yeah, they do merch and Happy Dad seltzers and
Oh, the Howler had whiskey
No,
too. Is
that's
them?
Dana. No.
I thought that was them.
that's
So-
Dana.
Yeah, that's Dana White. Howlerhead's whiskey. Dana
I
White.
thought that was the Nelk and them.
Nope.
My bad.
I don't like it.
So Full Send, they started as the Nelk Boys and they made a bunch of money off YouTube.
Right.
And they got demonetized about 2-3 years ago. And that's when they went just straight hardcore merch. They do a merch drop and they make like hundreds of thousands of dollars every merch drop. And they do one like once a month. They also sold meta cards or NFTs.
Yeah.
The only cool thing about their NFTs, they sold like, I want to say 1,000 NFTs. But each NFT, they call it a meta card, and it comes with private access to like concerts and stuff. So all of their like meta card users, like if you're a part of their NFT, you get access to go like once every 6 months, like a concert, go see Snoop Dogg, and they're there. Like, so it's actually you have access to them by doing it.
Avenged Sevenfold did the same thing with their Deathbed NFTs.
Did they?
They have like exclusive concerts. You can do like karaoke with the band.
Yeah.
Parties. Like,
but at least you get something. You know what I mean? Like,
but dude, NFTs are like nosediving right now.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know why they're special to begin with. I'm not smart enough.
well, I watched a podcast.
Go ahead. Explain that.
Yeah, people.
No.
Well, did you watch the Mark Cuban one on Full Send? So he was on there recently. He was talking about it.
I saw a clip of it.
And he was just saying it's too liquidated. Like everybody was coming out with them. And he was like, there's nothing tangible about them right now. Like there's no utility behind them. Like you just have these things and there's no utility behind it. You just have a Bored Ape, whatever it is.
Right.
Like,
That's so lame.
I have a friend who actually has like a digital frame for his NFTs, like in his house.
Yeah.
And they like cycle through every couple of like
dope.
seconds.
Yeah.
It's JD Tennyson.
That's pretty cool.
Super deep in NFTs.
To me, it's like he was saying,
Not
like,
into it, man.
listen, if you want to buy
Not
an
into
NFT for like $20-$30 just to have that artwork, cool.
Right.
But to spend thousands of dollars
Let me
just doesn't
hold
make
you.
any money. Whoa.
If you're gonna do it.
Whoa.
If you're gonna do it,
What
let
is
me
going
hold
on?
you.
She doesn't want to be held.
Whew, I couldn't stop.
Oh,
She was gonna fall, so I was like trying to hold her right here until she settled down.
Oh, now we're gooching.
Bro, I was literally trying to make her stop doing whatever she was doing. She just backed off.
Same thing with crypto. Like crypto's tanking too right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna go back up. It's still gonna be.
Will
the
it
thing. They're
though?
still figuring out.
I feel like we've been trying to figure this out for 10 years.
No, it was unhackable for 10 years, but something happened.
They hacked
And
it?
yeah,
They hacked it? Is that what happened?
something. Yeah, I think it got hacked or something like that. I did see this couple on some scooters going down the bike path.
Right.
That was kind of pointless to me.
They were like electric scooters?
Yeah. But and same thing with like electric bikes.
There's a dude
Chet has one.
that's cool though.
Well, he's older, but it's like, dude, you want to pedal. That's the whole point.
Nah, he wants to smoke Marble Lights and
And
not
ride it
pedal.
like it's a motorcycle.
Right.
But he can ride it on the boardwalk because it's fine.
Jesus Christ.
But like it's a motorized bicycle. What are we doing? Every time I see it, I'm like, he's like, don't take my motorized bike. I'm like, no one wants to take that bike out.
Isn't it weird how like people are cheating in the Tour de France with like motors on their bikes?
Yeah. Oh, dude, the way they do it is awesome. And it barely moves the pedals, but it gives them over a long enough time, seconds.
Mm.
And the only way that they get caught is there'll be places that run like infrared, and they'll see the heat in the tubes of their bike.
Dang, what a bunch of assholes, dude. Why do people gotta cheat?
Everything.
Because winning is everything.
You can't even go play a video game online without.
Oh, dude,
It's like, dude, guys, we're just playing a video game. Stop.
There's countless hours of people getting like cheating on Twitch with like just like the aim bots or see where your enemies are no matter where they are.
It goes right through the. It's wall hacks or whatever.
Yeah,
you'll see right through the walls. Dude, it's like, what are we doing?
How was that fun?
It's not.
How was that fun?
What?
I remember when the only problem was quick scoping. Remember when that was the only problem?
Yeah, it was very annoying, but it was still took skill. Like, what?
One thing I wish I would have done that I just recently saw was like putting a dot on your TV when you play Call of Duty.
Yeah, people do that when they quick scope.
I never even thought about doing that.
I did it before too.
Did you?
I put a piece of tape in a red dot.
Does it work?
Yeah, it helps on hardcore especially.
Like
especially hardcore takes away everything, but like you already have a dot on the.
I'd imagine like a
core.
sniper probably helps a lot.
You have it already though on core.
But only thing it helps with is you don't have to wait to bring the gun up.
It's quick scoping.
As soon as you hit the button, theoretically the gun's already up, but you don't have to wait for it.
Yeah. Quick scoping.
What?
Quick scoping is.
Oh, sorry.
Quick scoping is you aim and fire as soon as the scope goes into that aim mode.
Yeah.
And when you shoot hip fire, it's inaccurate. So when you shoot like this, it is accurate. Bah! You shoot right when it comes up.
I'm saying that the dot on the TV would help you do that.
Yes, but they already have that in core mode, so it's they have the little crosshairs.
I don't understand what we're arguing.
I know they already have crosshairs. I was just explaining what quick scoping was, real quick.
Such a nerd.
Yeah, if you drag or if you do anything else, it's not really quick scope if you're holding it.
Don't they make like mods on like your controllers where you can like fire quicker and stuff like that? Like
They have like this thing where you can take away all the recoil on the guns. It's ridiculous. You can make it hit all headshots. It's
you ever think about doing it?
no, because if once you start doing that, it literally
I'll turn
won't
it
be
back.
fun anymore, and then you'll go back and it won't be fun anymore like without it. It's
I think I am ready to buy a gun, like a shooter game for the first time in years, though.
which one?
Sniper Elite 5.
Oh yeah, well you like Sniper Elite.
I did like them, but there's this new mode where
Yeah, you can go inside some people's.
you can sabotage somebody's campaign.
I don't like it.
Now, but if you're playing one player, you can have that mode off, but you get way more XP if that mode is on.
And someone comes in and you kill them.
Or just having it on in general.
What system do you have?
My Xbox is in my room. I play it on my computer monitor.
Gotcha.
Mike told me to do that.
It's better.
I play on my little.
Why is it better?
It's a
more
refresh rate.
condensed and the refresh rate. You get higher refresh rate with computer monitors.
So I'll sit in there and I'll put my headphones on. Me and Woodburn will play PGA.
It's not necessarily.
It's like a 20 something.
It's not like.
It's tiny compared to this.
I
But
understand.
dude, if when you're sitting up close, it's the same.
I like to be comfortable. Like when I'm playing video games, I'm like laying
Yeah,
on the
but
couch. Like
this is too far. You need to monitor like this.
says
close,
who?
Small. Well, if you're competitively, everyone that plays competitive, that's who.
But when I was
The pros.
I was watching people do it earlier.
Pros.
So like the guys will be in the middle of their campaign doing objectives, and it drops you into the middle of their campaign. And they know you're there. They don't know where, but they can call and like get intel to where you are, and they can do the same to you.
I don't like it.
Dude, it is so
it's kind
tight.
of cool. No, it is kind of cool. I just don't know if I could. Do
I would
it
probably do the game once
by
with that-
itself.
by itself, and then turn it on. Those games take forever, though. You got to sneak around,
You know what
be
does?
quiet.
You know what takes forever?
Mm.
That I'm kind of annoyed about, even though it's doing its job really well. Fucking the Yeti cups. I burned my lips like real bad the other day.
is it so hot?
Dude, it was like an hour. I had this coffee.
I usually
I had it for
only,
like an hour, and I took a sip. I was like, ah.
I usually only use Yetis to keep stuff cold. I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't really like hot drinks. Except I did make a nice cappuccino this evening after dinner.
You asked me if I wanted one. Where is it?
You didn't
You don't
respond.
want one.
Is it a mocha cappuccino?
You don't want
No,
this, Dewey.
You're doing something mocha. God, you're a bitch.
Why can't I have mocha?
Because I don't keep chalky in the house.
How much
Shock
coffee y'all
you.
drink a day?
Huh?
What'd you say?
How much coffee y'all drink a day?
I usually drink 2 to 3 shots of espresso. That's it.
0 coffee a day.
Freaking loser.
How many Bang Energies you drinking a day?
None.
No caffeine.
I drink sweet teas every once in a while.
I want to bring up something, actually.
I want to bring up the fact that this barefoot's looking at me right in the face.
I mean, what are we doing?
All right.
Look at that little knee, that wave you got on your knee. See a little wave? What is it?
We'll just
Surgery.
put it
So-
right up there.
I said a while back, married as a couple, and he jumped on me. That's a weird sentence. I shouldn't have said that.
Married as a
I don't
couple.
see that.
I was
don't-
talking
But I
about
don't see an issue with saying.
married as a couple.
That's
Yeah.
weird to
It's
say.
a weird sentence.
Just
dude.
married couples, all you really need to say.
Right. But I said they spent 20 years married as a couple. Now that makes sense.
No, it
Because
doesn't.
they were- because
But what
you could
was-
be
what
married
was-
and separated,
You're still technically married, though.
but you're not as a couple.
Uh,
Yeah.
That's a weird thing
You're
to
splitting
say.
hairs.
It took me a long time to get to that note, but
It's like saying
it is a weird sentence. I'm just saying technically it's correct. So fuck you, Wes. Get fucked.
I don't know. That's a weird thing to
Get
say.
fucked.
Married as a couple.
Married. It's like that's implied. When you say married, you're implying it's a couple.
But they could be married still and be separated. You just haven't gone through the papers yet.
You-
Just say I'm right.
Do you know of anybody that's like been married and like been separated for a long time? 'Cause I know like friends of mine, their mom and dad were like separated for like 20 years. They just never got divorced.
What?
Yes.
they probably figured out something where it's like taxes or this or that or the other to like.
Did they ever get with anybody else?
Of course
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah. They had.
I never understood like people that get divorced and then get remarried like years
I
later.
know a guy like that.
I know somebody that's done. They got divorced twice and married 3 times.
Who?
I don't know their names.
Oh.
What the hell?
That is. I mean, in one sense, you're like, I'm glad it worked back out. But in another sense, it's like it's kind of weird.
Right? There's clearly something wrong.
Yeah.
That's. Did you see this Predator? The new Predator?
No, I didn't know there was such a thing.
Dude, it's like with the Native Americans. It's sick.
oh, you know what? I
Really?
haven't watched in a while that just reminded me of.
What's that?
one of your favorite movies. We're at the end there. He's running for his life, and then the ships are coming.
Apocalypto.
Oh,
Apocalypto.
Apocalypto. God, that movie's good.
I love that movie. Very low chase scene.
Martin Sheen.
Martin Sheen ain't in that, boys.
Yes, he is.
No, that's Apocalypse Now.
Oh
my God.
Bitch.
That's Napalm in the Morning. Apocalypto is very much tribal shit.
Yeah, but I love that stuff. And
it's great.
That's what I was thinking. Like, why isn't there like a good? There's always a cowboy and Indian movie. Like, why isn't there a good Native American movie that's like really like them versus them, like the way it was in like.
I just don't know if people have the accuracy or the care to do it. You know,
I think it's done right. I think if it was done right, people don't watch it.
There's definitely because I read that one book and I've been like obsessed since. I'm not gonna talk about it, but it's so in depth with like everything about them that like why would like they used to take like raw meat from bison and stick it in between the saddle and the horse and just would ride and it would make it jerky.
Really?
Yeah.
Hairy jerky.
That's how fucked up we were.
Look how excited he gets. Yeah.
That's how fucked up we were.
Yeah.
We started just killing off the bison instead of
But they
them.
did it too, though.
No. We started killing the bison just to kill them so they couldn't eat them.
The Indians did it to each other.
Killed each other.
But they would kill bison to do the exact same thing.
But they weren't doing mass slaughter.
I would knock down some bison on the Oregon Trail.
That was fun. That was
750 pounds of meat.
Dude, Red Dead Redemption, I'm killing everything I come across. Getting it, eating it.
I need a new game.
I mean,
I'm so bad at that golf game.
Bro,
I cannot get good. It's so hard.
Red Dead
PGA?
Redemption.
Yes. It's so hard.
Don't you just want to go through the wilderness and fish and while you're at home though, fishing and hunting? And,
I'd rather just watch other people do it on YouTube
and kill like other cowboys and other gangs.
I thoroughly enjoy watching people play video games on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. I do it all the time.
I've done it while you're at work or something like that. It's nice at work just to hear.
I follow a guy that does NASCAR. I follow a guy that does Super Mario Sluggers on the Wii.
That's usually funny. I've watched the guy that does the real time or the airline stuff. It's like
Air Force Proud 95.
Yeah, where they're like flying planes.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to do the actual talking from the
right. He'll try to do like air traffic control, and people are just.
There's people that don't know anything about it.
And they're just zooming around. He's like, I just watched a hot air balloon pull 6 Gs doing vertical. Welcome to Steam Edition.
Hold on, dude. You just made that up, but hold up.
No, I didn't. I'll pull the video up right now.
You just watched a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
Do 6 Gs vertical.
Yeah. Dude, it's so funny. He'll be in the air traffic control tower and it's like, well, there goes a fucking hot air balloon, 400 knots. He'll go do a vertical, and all of a sudden, the fucking hot air balloon just goes right into space. It's Flight Simulator, but it's so funny to watch these people play.
What if you
talk shit?
What if you could clone your wife? Would you?
Wow, good segue.
Nope. The answer is nope.
Your girlfriend.
Yeah, that would be cool now because her real self could be having fun in Ocean City, and I wouldn't be bored out of my mind for 10 days while she's gone.
Well, that's true. But you could also have, they could take turns
It'd
with
be like weird taboo threesomes, though.
every once in a while. They'd probably get sick of each other.
One of them would try to kill the other one for sure.
One could.
It's like being married in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
like,
they'd be like, it's my turn to be the housewife. Like, stay home and.
I would have a ranking system like stars, like employee of the month.
Oh God.
I don't know, Amanda. Amanda's doing this.
Husband loves me.
Oh, did you see that, Amanda? She just gave me a kiss on the cheek. Thank you, Amanda.
I had a sandwich when I got home.
A
star.
That's so ridiculous, dude. You should not come home and expect a sandwich.
No, that's the joke, you dickhead.
I know, but I'm taking it further. I'm thinking about how ridiculous that is because that was a thing. In somebody's house in the 60s, that was a thing.
For sure.
Oh, no, it's still.
For sure.
People still. I know people that still try to make it that.
It is not easy to stay at home with kids.
What do you think Jake does when he gets home?
When Jake's iced tea is empty, he rattles that glass.
Jake gets home from golfing for 5 hours. It's just like,
That's so true. All right, babe, going out in the golf cart.
yeah.
Make sure there's a charcuterie when I get back.
Yeah. You think Jake actually cleans his
Assorted
house?
meats and cheeses.
You think Jake cleans his house?
Oh.
Hold on. I bet bet Jake doesn't even know where the vacuum is in his house.
Stop.
Like, don't get me wrong. I bet he does a lot of the yard work, right? He does all of it. Like, he's a very man. Like, I'm going out in the yard, but like
the deck work.
Yeah, he's a very 1950s kind of guy. Like, he's just like, like comes home, drinks his old fashioned,
Pleasantville,
picks his feet up so his wife can vacuum.
Honey, I'm trying to read a book.
Yes.
God.
Quiet that baby.
I wish I was as well read as he is, though.
Has he ever told you how? Like,
I like how we're just
you guys know this. No, he'll read a book out loud to Heather.
What?
Yes. I know. He's read parts out of the book to her.
He'll read to her.
Now get around, children.
Listen to this chapter.
He's just letting his meatloaf in the hot tub reading a book out loud.
This is going to Patreon, right? He's never going to see this.
Jesus.
Heather.
You think Heather was...
Ding, ding. Why don't you hit the button on that expensive machine I bought me? I need a drink.
Listen to this passage.
Yeah.
My chariot awaits.
You know where I'll be. There's only 2 other houses that matter in this fucking neighborhood. Everybody that doesn't
across the sea.
Everybody that doesn't live on the water is trash, and they know it.
Especially you, President Street.
God damn it! Especially you, Holmes Drive.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever had to do stuff like that.
Shit, guess more things about him, please. That's funny.
All right, let's guess things that...
Guess things about Jake since he's not here. He can't defend himself. He can only defend himself in a group chat later.
You're pissing me off.
This is fucking pissing me off. I have that saved on my phone. I wanted to use it in the dreading shows, but they wouldn't do it. Jake has house shoes, like Mr. Rogers.
Jeff has house shoes.
Yeah, and a robe. You think he says JM?
What's his middle name?
Luke.
Yeah, so there's a
JLM.
It's a big M with a J and L on either side of it. The monogram,
Yes. Yes.
God, can we get a more biblical name, please? Jacob Luke.
That's funny, Jake.
Oh,
you gotta
God.
admit that's funny, Jake.
He's laughing because it's true.
Yeah. Don't make me get the sack of oranges.
God, get away from me, you crazy crooner. Beat him with a nice sack of Valencia oranges. It'll get the point across and won't leave a bruise.
So, cloning wife.
No, I thought no.
I wouldn't clone my wife.
I would clone myself. That'd
be a weird taboo threesome.
I think cloning yourself
we would fucking hate each other.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
I think cloning yourself would only be good if you had the same consciousness. Like, so you knew what the other person was
thinking. But it immediately
thinking.
splits as soon as you make someone else, it's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as it splits, there's this other thing that happens in both your guys' minds that's changed everything.
Well, yeah. Wes just wants to be able to, like, overwatch his clone, not think what he's thinking, but see what he's doing.
Yeah, I want to be able to experience what he's experiencing.
Oh, imagine looking at yourself.
Don't tell me what I'm thinking.
But that's 2 consciousnesses.
Imagine coming out of the bathroom and seeing yourself sitting there talking. That'd be
I knew you were there.
Super. Or
like,
where's your root, bro?
You're sitting here talking, and then your other brain is taking a shit.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you don't know. You wouldn't be able to know anything about your other mind. Once it splits, it's split.
That's what I'm saying. But
we're saying, what if?
What if what? You would share?
Are you not even listening to our conversation?
What is he talking about? What if your brain was split?
Right. You have both your conscious and
both
brains.
Do you not listen to anything else?
Why would it be one conscience for 2 different
consciousness?
That's why we'd say what if.
We're saying what if. It'd be wild if it was.
If it was one?
Right.
Yeah, like an anthill?
Like you're sitting here, like Brent's watching the home run derby, then he all of a sudden he's like, oh my gosh, I'm jerking off in the bathroom at the same time. Like,
that'd be hard.
Yeah.
Especially if we had 3 and then 4 and then 5 and then like a little house of Brent's and then
I could go for a bacon sandwich right now. I wish my clone was making one.
Get on it.
What do you put in your bacon sandwich?
American cheese and mayonnaise.
That's it?
That's it, man.
Crispy everything? Toasted.
You toast the bread?
Wait. Pre-cooked bacon.
Yeah.
With mayonnaise and American cheese on white bread.
No, Kaiser roll, salt and pepper.
Kaiser roll? What kind of German thing you eating over there?
Well, they were at Aldi. They were like 99 cents.
I don't know, bro.
Dude.
Is Aldi's all done now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I go once every like 8-9 days.
They remodeled it. So
They just made it wider. Oh,
I have a hot take. I think texting and driving keeps me alive.
we've talked about this too.
Have we?
Well, off air, you swear it makes you a better driver.
I don't.
Which
think
is
so.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my fucking
No,
life.
because I would fall asleep. No
I
matter,
will say it is weird.
I would fall asleep.
It is weird how like you can like all of a sudden like come to consciousness and like how did I just get here?
Oh God.
Whoa. Whoa.
You've never like not realized like I just drove like 5 minutes and don't remember any
late
part
at
of that
night,
drive.
Late at night.
No, I do that during the middle of the day
Yeah,
because you're
no.
overthinking something else
You're
that's
thinking about
going on
something,
in
you
your
get a
life.
text message like you're doing all of a sudden next thing you're turning right in the road like I don't remember even turning left, right,
No,
left to
I've
get
done
here.
it, but it is weird.
Very weird.
It's like, how many times has that happened? Like with anything else.
A lot.
Because I mean, there's so many things you want to get to, and you're like, oh, I'll get to it. And then before you know it, another day's passed, and you haven't gotten to it.
I've only truly fallen asleep behind the wheel once.
What?
I've never
Like
done
no, like
that.
fell
You
asleep,
never
like,
fell on asleep?
No.
like fallen asleep and then like veered off the road. I've done
never
that once.
dozed.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but
Oh,
I'm actually
everybody-
falling asleep.
No, yeah, everybody
I've
head
done this,
bobs.
and I'm like, oh, wake up. Like, I start slapping myself.
you ever like
Yeah.
try to talk yourself into a nap real quick at a stoplight?
I just start jerking off.
No.
You're like, I got 30 seconds.
That's ridiculous.
You ever go on a road trip and like you're falling asleep the entire time? As soon as you switch places, you can't go to sleep.
Yeah, well, that's what you did to Wes Rice. You made him drive your truck all the way to Nashville.
First of all, I drove halfway.
Look, I got to clear something up. You guys didn't hear it. I said I just start jerking off. To anybody that heard that, I don't do that. Back to you guys.
I've jerked off and drove before.
I meant to stay awake.
I did it for fun a couple
But
times.
no. What you really do is try to pop a boner. That way you got some blood flowing and you're staying awake.
That's the move.
Yeah, you just kind of like through your pants, just squeeze it, and it gets.
I fully jerked off behind the wheel.
I have to go down 95
like-
South.
I did a 301.
Wow,
Knock out, ready to
Wait.
rock out. No.
you were. What'd you do?
What do you do when you come?
What'd you do near the
Old
end?
t-shirt.
You have an old T-shirt just in your car?
I did it when I was driving.
No,
when I was
You just took it
no,
off?
he was already on the way home, so he went ahead and put it right in his own shit.
nope.
You're kinda
He's already on the
smirking.
way home.
He's kind of smirking. Like,
I mean,
it makes sense.
you're gonna smirk if somebody goes, "You're smirking."
Look like that guy.
did you really jerk off and
He nutted
in
in
your
his
own
shirt.
shirt?
Yeah.
Not my own shirt. Not the one I was wearing, but the one in the back seat.
that's weird to jerk off while you're driving. Like you can't just wait.
It was
till
like
you get home.
2:30 in the morning, man. I'd stay awake.
I watched a documentary on dog sledding. The guy who won it like a bunch of years in a row.
Or like
Said-
the Iditarod.
Yeah, he said just drink water. He's like, if you're drinking, like your body won't fall asleep. So like when I'm
Yeah,
like,
and
when I-
if you chew on sunflower seeds or if you chew carrots,
Yeah.
anything crunchy,
Yeah.
that crunch.
so that was
keeps you
his
awake.
secret of like he just like I'm always sipping water like the entire time. Just he's like never gulping and just sipping
And you
the
got
entire time.
stopped.
Well, sipping water keeps you hydrated anyway. Gulping water is not good for you.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't think that's real. I don't think that's real.
Probably because it doesn't soak in.
Small sips, it's a real thing.
I don't think that's real though.
Oh,
Like
you-
gulping will still keep you hydrated.
Okay.
It takes longer.
Hold on.
It takes longer. If you drink more water quicker, it takes longer to get hydrated.
Hold on. Sipping water
I know.
versus gulping.
Where do you go? Give me the bacon.
There is no single best time of day to drink water. What some studies have found, however, is that when it comes to drinking, sipping is better than gulping. The reasons lie in the way our body flushes out water. If you've ever tried drinking a large bottle of water at once, you may have learned this the hard way.
But I still don't understand like
Well, I'm not a biologist, man. I just know things.
dog.
Yeah, right, Trudy.
Dang, maybe that messes with my system. Because that's all I do.
You gulp.
Every time I get a water, I just crush it.
I want to be one of those guys that could smash the bottle and the water just
You never done that
disappears.
before? Try it. Get a bottle of water.
I crush water every time I drink it.
Why would I buy bottled water?
You don't buy a bottle of water?
No, I have perfectly good water.
I buy a bottle of water.
That's great. I don't. That's a waste
Bottled water is trash.
of plastic and money.
What kind of bottled water?
Evian.
I've got.
That's not bad.
Kidding. I don't buy it.
I was about to say.
Okay.
You know what Evian is backwards?
No.
Naive.
Naive
bastard.
stupid bitch.
No, I don't actually buy it. I
but
used to
it's
buy
high
that-
pH. Or it might be neutral on it.
I used to buy that one bottle that you told me about.
That's
Yes.
It's expensive.
It is. It got expensive. So I had to stop.
It's good though.
No, I have
Good for you.
a filter. I have a drinking water filter on my sink. So
Yeah, that's just neutral. So like that's what we use. Yeah, well, I guess I have to fucking start drinking slower. What do you think should happen to that Parkland shooter kid?
What?
The Parkland shooter kid, the high school killed up 17 people, hurt like a bunch of other. What do you think should happen to school shooters?
when was this one?
This one was last year. I can't remember when exactly.
It's bad that we can't remember.
Well, yeah,
School
the little
shootings.
kid one was.
I still
what
don't-
those kids had to see.
I still don't know what's going on with that Uvalde thing. Now they're saying like 400 police officers were there.
400 police officers.
I find
That's
that,
the worst thing ever.
I find that hard to believe.
400.
Where did they get?
Uvalde police officers?
Where the hell did they get them all?
St. Mary's County doesn't have 400 police officers.
They might not even have 100.
Dude, 400 like 25 they said or something like that. Were there. That don't make no sense. Honestly, all those guys are pussies though. The ones that were in the
I
building.
refuse to believe that guy checking his phone was 25 feet away from gunshots. I refuse to believe that.
Guy checking his.
So there's like a guy, there's a picture, paint me naive, I don't know, but there's a guy checking his phone, and they're like, oh, look at this badass with his Punisher background on his phone, 30 feet away from kids being slaughtered.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was the exact same time. No.
There's no way. They're
I
just
think they
like
were
joking around.
Yeah, no, I don't think it had
Get your
happened. Yet.
asshole off of me, dog.
I don't think it had happened yet. Granted, they can't,
Got some nice teeth.
Choose a lot.
dude. They can't. If you're in their shoes and you show up there, the move is not to barge in. Remember, that's the whole thing with police. Like when hostages are taken,
Right,
it's like you don't just barge in.
Right,
It's never been a thing.
right.
You don't rush in. They're waiting. They're moving in on the thing. Yeah, he probably did start shooting, and then they probably tried to get through the door. And you can do a lot of damage real quick with one of those guns
Right,
in a room where everyone's huddled up into a corner, probably in the back.
right,
Disgusting scene that you don't even want to picture.
right.
But let's be real, it's probably what happened. They all huddled in a corner and they just obliterated that corner. Awful.
Obliterated.
You know, but how much would it really cost us
For the schools?
for schools to just be fortified? And I don't mean fortified like an army base, but like get steel doors. Like
Yeah,
Like-
well, get bushes that have like barbed wire inside of the bushes all the way around.
you
Good
can
idea.
you
Good
can-
idea, right?
No,
Like,
it's not.
They're hidden inside the bushes.
How did
You
this
know-
kid just walk into the
because there's kids there. That's right.
how could this kid how could somebody just
You-
walk in the back door of a school?
This is gonna be a bad
It's a
take,
joke.
but I've been thinking about this. Like, or it's not a bad take, but I know a whole lot of people that are gonna like roll their eyes, like especially like friends of ours. But I'm at the point in like mentally and physically with this shit.
Don't say it.
I'm ready to come take it. I will.
Oh.
I'm, like ready for them to come take them.
You don't want your guns anymore?
Oh.
I'm so sick of this shit. If they were like, we're coming for them, I'd be like, I don't even care. It's fine.
Oh.
I'm so tired of children dying every fucking week. Churches getting shot up.
It.
2 18-year-olds.
Literally, the
they
kid
did
that-
it for you.
The
Two
kid, that,
18-year-olds.
the kid that shot somebody out of Hollywood couldn't even have a handgun, but still had a handgun.
I understand that.
So
Hey,
what do you think is going to happen when they take your handgun?
Do you know how many mass shootings there have been in 40 years? Do you know
Too many.
how many?
I don't know.
No, I'm guessing.
Do I look like
I'm asking
CNN?
you for a guess.
No, 400
Like 55
technical.
mass shootings, which is like 4 or more. And you know what the most used weapon is? A handgun.
Okay.
They're going after ARs.
It makes no
Hey,
sense
man,
to have ARs.
The AR is just the AR is just a bigger handgun.
Right.
They semi-autos anyways.
And people think that it stands for assault rifle. It doesn't.
No,
I know.
right, yeah. So
Just sometimes I'm just like, you know what?
You would bend over that easily, huh?
there are
I'm-
two
I'm
there are two 18-year-olds. That just it's too much. Everyone's like, fuck it. I mean, yeah, there's gonna be
Dude,
shitty
it's
people.
just
You know how
society
diverse
right now.
Our country is very diverse. It's very hard to imagine everybody getting along.
I think that the issue is a society issue and the fact that kids
Absolutely.
don't
The
value
boys.
life that
Especially-
we did.
So 163 mass shootings between 67 and 2019.
67. Yeah, I said 40.
He said 100
So-
something.
Yeah, so he went back further, but yeah,
Between 1967 and 2019, 143.
yeah. Still,
Just way too many.
you know how many guns there are? You know how many people have guns?
Almost everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's that crazy. I mean, it's fringe people, dude.
I know.
And I understand that, like, and still, if I was shot up in some weird
And I
mass
know
shoot-
that's not the answer either, but in my own brain, it makes me happy,
It's
like,
also-
feel better
it's
saying
also
that.
it's also easy for me to say, when I'm not in the position. But if I was shot up in some kind of mass shooting, I still don't think everyone's gun should be taken away.
Well, the thing is, like, as soon
I think they should just massacre the guy that did it. I think they should put him in jail. If they catch him, he should be treated like how a pedophile is treated in jail. That should start to be a thing. Like,
I think they should also start punishing
But they
parents.
send most of them to Supermax and they never see the light of day and they live by themselves.
love it. But they shouldn't. No, they should see people. And people should handle it.
You're sitting next to like
in
9/11
justice.
terrorists.
Like, you want to rape somebody? Here, come in this. We got some school shooters. Send them in there.
Parents-
Every day.
Parents should also, like, if your kids get your guns, like, you need to be tried like you committed that murder. Especially so many of these kids are disturbed, and your parents just, like, let their guns
let it
like,
happen.
have access to them.
Or they just weren't on top of their own kid.
Or, yeah,
You're the one setting this weird time bomb off in society, just running around being like, that's your kid.
I will say, so, you know, I've talked about my brother a couple times, and my younger brother had schizophrenia, and he had said, like, wild stuff sometimes, like that he would see the devil in people. He would just say all these crazy things. My dad had actually called, my stepdad had actually called to see how to get him added to where he can never buy a gun. And they're like,
That's
you know,
good parenting.
Yeah.
but here's the issue. There's nothing you can do. They were like, until he makes a threat, there's nothing you can do. But normally, when stuff happens, it's normally
Too
like
late.
it's too late.
Yeah. Just
Like, it's
the
too
same
late.
thing with the guy that just killed the kids.
So like,
Had
you
no
know,
priors.
like
nothing.
if somebody has a severe mental illness
Yeah.
that is not going to go away. What I mean is, like, people get depressed, right?
Yeah.
Your wife dies, somebody dies, you go
Right.
into a deep depression.
Right.
Like, your gun rights, but your gun rights should not be taken away over that.
No.
But if you have severe schizophrenia, severe bipolar, personality disorder, like if you have these severe things that are going to be with you for the rest of your life that could possibly, like, affect your mental
Society.
Yeah, like you should never own a gun. I'm sorry, you should just never own a gun.
No.
Like,
you have to think about, he didn't just kill, a class, like one class. What happens is that spreads out. I mean, that ruins people's lives.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine losing a child to that. As in one of the darkest, disgusting rooms that's ever been. They should almost burn down the entire school, start over, because of how gross that room probably was.
I mean, it's what they did with,
Columbine.
no, Columbine's still there.
You can't. That's
you're talking about the one in
Sandy Hook.
Massachusetts?
Sandy
Yeah.
Hook.
It's Connecticut.
You just got to get rid of the thing, level it.
Columbine, Massachusetts.
It's a
Good job.
wave. It's a wave that goes out to the parents, the cousins, the teachers, family members, the other classes that go to that same school, the community.
Just throw that on the floor.
Yeah. You got the trash on your floor.
Where's our trash on the floor?
There's the trash right there. There's literally a trail of trash
no,
that I can
it's-
follow.
Okay. Those are from her destroying toys. It's not trash.
That's what she destroyed.
All right, you didn't have to throw it on the floor. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna put it on the.
That one's really ruining his night right now. Okay, pick it up.
Like, literally,
Pick it up, Wes.
I could draw a line from each
and
piece of trash.
To anybody listening, there's not trash on the floor. It's fluff from a stuffed squirrel she destroyed today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces
It's
of
like-
fluff.
it's like
and a
cotton
line.
balls.
And it-
The floor is pretty clean. Besides that,
For fuck's sake, this house is clean.
yeah, his house is pretty clean. Okay,
There's just fluff because I have a dog that likes to destroy toys.
I'm not saying your house is dirty, but when I throw something that your
Well,
dog ripped up on the ground,
To anybody
I thought
listening,
that's where it belonged. Based on the floor.
oh, you're such a piece of shit.
yeah, you are. So we're just gonna wrap it up, I guess, with that.
Wow.
That people should not have their guns taken away because of some mental.
Except for Brent. Brent, take away Brent's guns.
But that's the same thing with the abortion thing.
Right.
It's all
Right
these
there.
fringe topics they pick
yeah,
to use as the face of it.
Election cycles, man.
I know
can't talk about abortion.
Why?
the rape
You don't
one.
wanna talk
What
about
were the rape
I don't
ones?
like
Like
talking about
0.5% of all abortions.
Yeah.
0.5. That's their main one. What happens when they get raped?
Here's my. I don't want to talk about it.
That one
I wanna talk
sucks.
about
It's a shitty topic just because I see both points of views and I can't really.
My whole. I would just say this: having teenage daughters and they're constantly being bombarded from social media and media on one way of thinking.
Yeah.
That it takes a lot of, like, all right, Natalie, like,
I bet.
let's really think about this. Like, I'm not telling you how to think,
Yeah.
but let's really think about this. For instance, and I'm doing it both ways, right? So I'm a
Yeah.
conservative guy, but
You should.
my middle daughter.
You should do that.
My middle daughter wanted a Trump flag, and I was like, you don't need a Trump flag.
Yeah.
You want to get a Trump 2024? I was like,
Well, you know who she hangs out with.
well, it's anyways. I was like, I don't really want him to run for president again. I don't want it.
Well, he'll be like 80. We don't need that.
Let me tell you,
Joe Biden's 80.
our new CEO,
We didn't need Joe either.
we got a new COO in the office.
Huh?
Dude, I'll tell you, very nice guy, awesome guy.
Yeah.
But he has, it's been there since he moved into that office. He said he was just going to keep it there for a week or so. It is a cutout of Donald Trump.
Is it?
Like a life-size one.
His?
Yep.
It's like his buddy.
He brought it in there and put it there.
Ugh.
And I'm like, yo. Thinking about it, I'm like, would you put a life-size cutout of Teddy Roosevelt or like Thomas Jefferson or any other president? No, because that doesn't cause anybody else to get mad or anything, right? You're doing that for clearly a reason.
Right.
It's literally like you.
How does Chet feel about it?
Hey, Chet loved Trump,
Did
but
he?
I don't know how he feels about that, actually. Like, everyone else thinks it's cringy. It's just all it is. It's just cringy.
I've always told my kids when it comes to politics, like,
You should be respectful.
I was like, don't make a decision based on what you see online, like a meme or a social media post. Like, let's look at both sides of it.
But unfortunately, that's our society is news through memes.
Exactly. And don't be what you hate seeing on the other side. Like, and that's what I see the most of. It's like, you're literally doing what they're doing.
I think I've said this before. Like, I've seen like family photos with like children wearing like "Let's Go Brandon" shirts. What are you doing? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
That's just.
I also think it's really trashy when I've seen a bunch of kids at gay pride festivals with like men with assless chaps. Like, what are you doing with this kid here?
Yeah.
Like, why is this kid here with half naked people running
But then
around?
you can get so buried real quick by like, what, you don't support their rights? You don't support their, it's like that. No, that's
But
not.
if this wasn't a parade and this was a Tuesday,
Yeah.
and homeboy was just skipping down the street in assless chaps, nobody wants to see that.
If there was like a pothead parade, I would I wouldn't have my kid there,
Right.
And I wouldn't care that they were doing that,
Right.
I just wouldn't have them there,
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
The kid-
potheads, they have rights too, you know.
Well, of course, it's legal.
I think a gay pride parade is
kidding.
fine,
Yeah.
but why do you have to get like half naked for them?
Because
I don't really understand
there is
that.
a certain thing you have to put
Like,
on.
I don't really
That's a
understand
funny
that.
point.
Like, why do you have to wear assless chaps? Yeah, like
why
you're
do you have,
so
like-
crazy?
Like, that's the only parade where people have to go do that. Like,
But I mean, now, granted, what do you want them to like? In suit and tie and jacket?
no, just wear your normal clothes, right?
Right.
So that's another- but
if you're
that's
gay,
another-
if you're like the rest of us, then wear normal clothes.
Yeah, and
You're like
that's-
trying to just like scare the gay into people.
Yeah.
So, but,
It's weird. It's a
that's-
weird thing.
but that's another thing is like
Yeah, just wear a rainbow T-shirt, like have
Yeah.
fun, wave your flag.
and that's not how you talk. We know that's not how you talk. You know the real.
Well, there's some
flamboyant-
feminine.
No,
there are
it's
some
over.
feminine,
I'm not talking about like a light voice. I'm
Okay.
I'm talking about that. You know that super gay
like the
voice with the
like the one only wearing bicycle shorts or like a cock sock or
It's
something.
like it's like clearly, it's clearly effort going into the way they're talking and stuff. Like that stuff for me is like, come on.
I would say if I'm
just be normal.
if I was someone who was very pro
Then again, I don't
LGBTQ
like Southern
gay,
accents.
whatever, gay rights, whatever.
Yeah.
If you're really pro that, I would actually be slightly offended that there's a certain, not going to say a big part of it, but a certain part of it that's been so overly sexualized that that's what it's become. Like you're pulling away from the bigger picture of it.
But then again, you're gonna, if you're on the other side, you're like, dude, when is it okay with you guys then? Because like you're always finding something.
Right.
You're always pointing out, okay, it's the chaps now. Before it was the men kissing in the streets. Before it was this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always like the moving goalposts to like, you know what I'm saying? Like when is it gonna be okay?
But-
That is one extreme to another. Like being in love and
Suddenly we're
chaps.
chapless.
If you go to any major city
streets, Glizzy's
gay pride
gays.
festival parade,
Yeah.
there's I would say probably a semi-large percentage of people who are being overly sexual, like in the way things they're wearing,
Yeah.
the way the things they're
Daring
wearing.
you to say something.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, could you imagine? Like, it was like a.
It's not a rave, boy. It's a parade.
It's
Like,
it's
chill
just
out.
weird to me. It's weird to
Yeah.
me. Like, I don't.
Well, I don't
care.
want to see it.
I don't want to see it from
I mean-
anybody. Like,
You know,
And then
10 years ago they couldn't show an ass on TV. Okay?
and then to take your kids there, like your kids
We're
just like
not.
sitting there, like you're just like forcing it on your kids. Like, hey, look at these naked men and women. Even if they're straight or gay, I don't want them seeing it. You know,
Yeah.
I don't really care what their sexual orientation is.
Do you, boo? Keep your kids at home.
All right, well, let's sign off on that.
Yeah.
Do you, boo? Keep your kids at home.